This podcast project has been a transformative and personal journey for me, both as an educator and a lifelong learner. Initially, I saw technology as just a tool, a way to make teaching and learning more efficient. But as I explored connections between equity, diversity, and inclusion, I discovered that technology is so much more. It's a bridge and a catalyst for change. It can amplify voices that have long gone unheard, remove barriers to access, and inspire learning that truly transforms lives. Major advances in technology, especially digital technology, are rapidly transforming the world. ICT has been applied in education for over 100 years, beginning with the popularization of radio in the 1920s. However, it's the advent and growth of digital technology over the past 40 years that holds most significant potential to transform education. So, as I worked through this project, I kept coming back to how everything connects. Education is not just a series of isolated lessons or tools, it's a system woven together with individual needs, societal changes, and endless opportunities. Concepts like universal design for learning and multiple intelligences, among others, suddenly became more than abstract theories. They challenged me to rethink my teaching. And I started asking new questions like, am I reaching each student in ways that respect their unique ways of learning? And am I creating space for every learner to meaningfully engage and express themselves authentically and succeed? And what excites me most about technology is its ability to help answer those questions. Digital tools like Read and Write, Nearpod, Flipgrid, and several more have shown me incredible possibilities when technology is used intentionally. And these tools can personalize learning, make it more engaging, and bring students into the conversation who might otherwise be left out. But these tools also expose challenges. How can we call technology transformative if not all students have access to it? The digital divide remains a very real issue, especially in under resourced communities. And as we learn more on technology, how do we ensure that biases in systems and algorithms don't deepen inequities that we're trying to solve? The conversations I had with colleagues throughout this process were invaluable. They remind me of a crucial truth. The meaningful change doesn't happen in isolation. We need to work together across disciplines, policymakers, families, and communities to hold ourselves accountable every step of the way. Technology can open doors, but real change comes from people, teachers, students, administrators, everyone working together with intention. And one of my biggest takeaways is this: technology alone is not the solution to inequities in education. It's a tool, one with enormous potential when used thoughtfully and with purpose. But real progress requires us to go deeper. Instead of simply adding technology to existing systems, we need to ask bigger questions like, how can we design classrooms and schools that center equity, inclusion, and student voice? And how can we create learning environments that empower every student to grow and thrive? So, looking ahead, I feel both hopeful and very responsible. I've seen how technology can turn classrooms into spaces of possibility, places where students feel seen, heard, and valued. But I also recognize that work remains. We can't stop at awareness, we must act. We must challenge the systems that perpetuate inequity and advocate for change that is meaningful, ethical, and lasting. So, this podcast activity is just the beginning. It sparked a deeper commitment in me to keep questioning, to keep learning, to keep striving, to create learning experiences that truly bridge gaps, because at the heart of it all, this work is about connection and seeing the ties that bind us and honoring them, building something better together. Technology may be a tool, but it's also our thoughtfulness, care, and belief that every student's potential will create real transformation, and that work done together, is what makes a difference.